Everybody, welcome to Epic Bro. I'm Tom. It's 3 in the morning. My phone blew up a couple minutes ago, and I thought I was dreaming because it said Mordhau Patch 26 is out. And I was like, this can't be right because it's 3 in the morning. That doesn't seem right. So I hopped on. Sure enough, here we go. We got the ladies, we got a new map, bunch of new cosmetics. I was like, well, now that I'm up, I might as well read the patch notes for everybody and talk about what's been added, what to expect, what I'm going to be looking forward to most. I'm not going to be doing any gameplay because it's too early. It's too early. Tom needs more sleep to play Mordhau. But for now, let's jump into the patch notes. Patch 26 finally here, and it includes several exciting additions, including a new map, female characters, tons of new cosmetics, and more. The new map is called Dungeon, and it supports all game modes, spooky, scary, and a close quarters bloodbath. Dungeon plays unlike other maps in the game and is packed with fun interactables and traps of all kinds. We got the ladies here. Long awaited, but here at last, female characters. Players now have the option to pick their body type under body customization I'm struggling today, huh? Let me just restart this. Long awaited, but here at last, female characters. Players now have the option to pick their body type under body customization, which will change the selection of faces available. Currently only one. So what's the point of that? And allowing selecting from 4 new voices for female characters. Wow, there's 4 voice lines for female characters. That's interesting. That's more than I thought we'd get. I thought we would get a couple different faces and 1 or 2 voices. So it's cool we got 4. Kind of a bummer that we only have 1 female face, but I'm sure more to come. For those wondering about any advantages, worry not. The hitboxes do not change. New weapon skins, looks like halberd, falchion, greatsword, zweihander, and longsword. Nothing too crazy. Pretty modest looking weapons. I like this though, the greatsword Cat's Balger. Probably saying that wrong. But there's executioner sword skin that I believe is it might even be the same name as Cat's Balger, but it's got that circular grip. I always like that skin, and I'll probably pick this up for the greatsword. I like how that looks. 30 new cosmetic items. There you go. You got fancy pants and sandals. You got the lady helm. I'm pretty sure that's a lady. And then we got this guy. Old school football metal helmet looking thing. There you go. Some new stuff to look at. As always, lots of new cosmetics await, with entirely new sets of armors available and all new weapon skins. With this update, we're also raising the base gold gain rate to 2x permanently to help new players have a chance of grinding for all this stuff that's now included in the game. That's great. That's a great move. I'm excited for that, especially for new players. For those who want to spice up their character customization even more, we are releasing the Dragon Set DLC, which comes with a full set of armor and a greatsword skin. So I guess that's it says which comes with a full set of armor. Oh, maybe that's red team, blue team, but then the plumes are different. Maybe it's at an angle. Huh. I like that sword skin though. That's a nice looking sword skin. The armor, well, I hope you like it. We're also enabling the Halloween event until November 3rd. So go and grab your Executioner's hood and Shame mask. That's the cage. For those of you who haven't been able to access it till now, that's the cage mask that you can get. And chuck those pumpkins around. I might do a pumpkin chucking video. I might. If I have time, I might do that. Find the full changelog below. Here we go. The juicy bits. Patch 26. General. Added female body with 1 face and 4 voices. Sounds like a nightmare. Re-implemented team color previews in Armory. Hooray! Re-implemented hide defaults in Armory. Hooray! Improved face sculpting performance. Okay, that's good. Fixed attempt for input loss cases. I don't even know what that means. Fixed swapped objective text. Okay. Fixed wrong team damage showing on vote kick. That's unfortunate. Scoreboard interact context menu can now be closed with the same keys as the scoreboard itself. Exclusive banners no longer display on non-official servers. Renamed key binding subnav button to action bindings, probably for consoles. Added navigation shortcuts to matchmaking screen. Added suicide button to main menu. Increased death ragdoll force across the board. I guess that means more silly death flops when you crunch somebody, maybe. That'll be fun to see how that plays out. Maps. Added dungeon map and variants. Alternate 32 and 64. Okay, so it looks like we're getting the big maps with... I was assuming dungeon was going to be like a team deathmatch size map. I didn't realize it was going to be a whole big thing. That's cool. Removed respawn timer from Frontline. Wait a minute. That's huge. Why wasn't that at the top of the patch notes? No more respawn timer on Frontline? That's really going to make a difference, I think, in differentiating Frontline from Invasion, because it seemed like recently the favor has shifted to Invasion, which, if you know, longtime viewers, longtime players will remember that it used to be the opposite, where everybody played Frontline and nobody played Invasion, and now it's shifted to Invasion. But now with the no respawn timer on Frontline, I'll be interested to see if interest shifts back to Frontline. Changed map vote to select different game modes from the map rotation equally. Reworked brawl modes on Castello and Arid with extended play area. Camp. Adjusted anti-toolbox volumes on Spike Palisades. Palisades? I never know how to say that word right. Arid. Pushers now die when the bomb goes off. Added anti-toolbox to Grand Griefing Spot. I wonder what griefing spot that is. They probably didn't want to be too specific there. I don't blame them. Added 10-second delay to first Castello objective. Completion to give defense some time to get ready. 10-second delay to first Castello objective. That's fine. That's the objective right at the beginning. And it seems like whenever I do a Castello video, by the time I'm done introducing my character, the objective's already done. Moved covered rock spawner on Mountain Peak. Moved covered up rock spawner. That's really vague. I don't even... Like, I know what that's referring to, but I just don't know where. Added new Rideable Hog. A Rideable Hog can be found on Dungeon. That's great. That was got to be a big hog. Unless it's a really small hog and it looks like a cartoon. That would be funny, too. I'll be curious to see what that's like. Added throwable... excuse me. Explosive barrel can be found on Dungeon and Horde. Sign me up for that. Added throwable fire urn to Horde. That's tempting, but I'm still really not interested in Horde. Added throwable bricks. I can reenact one of my favorite scenes from Home Alone 2, finally. Added bone, large bone, and throwable skull can be found on Dungeon. Long overdue bear trap no longer triggered by friendlies running over it. Speaking of long overdue, increased enemy footstep volume slightly. Stab and strike feint lockout reduced 25 milliseconds. Reduced max parry angle slightly. This fixes people parrying with their back and side. I've been seeing that a lot lately too, so I'm glad that's been adjusted. Tank movement speed buffed very slightly. Removed heavy weapon movement debuff from weapons still active on shields. I don't know how I feel about that. Buff dodge very slightly. Kick wind up very slightly faster. Longsword strike and stab combo wind up 25 millisecond faster. Longsword stab wind up 10 millisecond faster. Oh, strike and stab combo and then stab wind up. Okay. Longsword alt mode strike wind up faster. So we're getting some nice longsword buffs in there. Bastard sword strike damage versus medium and heavy increased. Arming sword strike versus medium and heavy increased. Some nice buffs for the little swords. Removed carving knife miss combo slowdown. Rapier stab damage buffed. Gross. Dagger point cost reduced to 1. Okay. Dagger stab wind up and combo stab 25 millisecond faster. Throwing knife cost point reduced to 3. You know I like that. Bill hook stamina game buffed. They just call it stamina game. Stamina. I wonder if they meant gain and not game. I bet they meant gain. Cleaver stamina gain buffed. Is it game buffed? I don't know. Game doesn't make sense. It doesn't matter. There's the stats. Partisan stab wind up and stab combo faster. A lot of weapons getting buffed. I'm kind of surprised by this. Partisan combo faster. Partisan strike damage increased. S-stock. What's the S-stock? Stamina gain buffed. S-stock stab wind up 10 ms faster. S-stock stab damage buffed against light and no armor. It was always strong against that, I thought. S-stock strike damage increased. Okay. Mace strike combo wind up slightly faster. Bardish damage against heavy torso increased slightly. Falchion strike damage increased. Fist combo speed slightly faster. Non-poog. I don't even know what that means. Okay, so you can throw some punches a bit faster. Javelin Huntsman modifier buff now allows one shot of armored archers with Huntsman. Happy birthday to me. Deployable spawn now takes more damage from projectiles. I like that a lot. Toolbox walls. I wish, one thing I would just wish, add a little sound effect so I know I'm hitting it. But I guess if I'm hitting it once, I'll know it's gone. So maybe that's the whole point. Toolbox walls and spike now take 50% more melee damage. That'll help. Almost, it seems like the people using toolboxes are trolling their own team as much as they're impeding the enemy team. So kind of sucks for defenders, but it's really annoying when people gang up and try to ruin a match like that. I'm talking about trolls, not people actually genuinely using it correctly. Doors now take 25% more melee damage. Fixed heavy hand axe alt mode stab being different. That's a polite way to put it. Fixed the case where camel speed will not increase. Oh, we need that camel speed. Fixed firebomb HRD underscore camp that costs only 11 instead of a lot more than 11. Skins added dragon set DLC including dragon greatsword, added Lanchnet set and variants. This is where we all laugh at Tom pronouncing funny words. Added Maximilian set and variants. Added Almain Rivet Curious. Added Lanchnet Halberd. Added Cat's Balger Falchion. Added Cat's Balger Greatsword. Royal Guards Zweihander and Renaissance Longsword. There we go. If I was logged in, I'd give it a thumbs up. But yeah, man, surprise patch. I wish it came out at a time where I wasn't like half asleep so I could play it, but I will be playing this soon. I gotta say, obviously excited for the ladies. I'm gonna have to retrain my brain to not call everybody boys now. Gotta get the blue people and the red people instead of the red boys and the blue boys. DLC skin, not my favorite. Cool sword skin though, but this is, I don't know, just reminds me of like grandma's plates at Thanksgiving. Really excited for the hog. Where was the hog? There's the hog. No respawn on Frontline. That's big. I think that's a really big one. Obviously, I like the javelin Huntsman modifier buff now allows one shot of armored archers with Huntsman. Peter Jackson might make an appearance for that, but there you go. Happy patch 26. Have fun. Try to have fun. Be polite. Turn off chat. Save your sanity. Don't talk to strangers on the internet, especially in this game. Save your sanity. You only get it once, and then it's lost forever. But yeah, stay safe, stay healthy. I'll come back with gameplay soon, just not today. Tom needs his sleep.